Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Rays United and I'm back. You can see the excitement on my face. I've got a double whammy today. What does that mean? It means I've got two great events happening today. First and foremost, England is playing today, and in case you don't know, I live here, I was born here, and obviously I love England. I still have my love interest for Ghana as well, but I live in England, so hey, that's it. So England is playing today. This is one of the retro jerseys for the 2006 World Cup. So great stuff. Hey, smash the like button where you're at. Smash the subscribe button, of course. And the second of the double whammy is here. We're here today, and the energy is going to be off the roof, off the charts. Oh, no, through the roof and off the charts. So smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, of course. We are going to talk about quite a lot of things in a short space of time because I need to leave in 40 minutes. So let's try and make sure we get everything together in 40 minutes. And when I come back, here's all.
Oh my God, Ray's made another one. Woo!
Yeah, this is Ray from Rays United. I'm back. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, of course. Become a member if you want to. It's great becoming a member because I've got so much stuff I want to obviously do for the members. And seeing as we're heading towards open mainnet, you know, there are lots of things that need to be discussed, of course. But hey, let's just fall within the realms of the caption, which says open mainnet is lurking. It's lurking. What does lurking means? Go find it out. I don't need to tell you. And obviously, they said it finally. Nicolas Kokkalis said it. More features added for pioneers. So listen, it's exciting times for Pi Network. Those of us who, well, not me, of course, but those who were utterly pessimistic about Pi Network understood then, but some people were powerfully pessimistic and they were influentially pessimistic. And some were calling it a scam and all of that. I remember Narek Devogniak, if you don't know who he is, he's the CEO of CoinStats. He will hypocritically say that, oh no, he didn't say that. I have the recording there. He said that. And very soon he's gonna ensure that his exchange, which is CoinStats, which is obviously into oblivion right now, lists Pi when we go there, because you know Pi is going to make inroads and they want to be a part of it and they want to get a piece of the pie, so they will definitely list it. And I'll call him a hypocrite then, as I'm calling him now. If you don't know him, he's called Narek Devogniak. He's the CEO of CoinStats, and I'm going to call him out because that's what I do when you cross Pi, what I love. And obviously if you cross me, you cross what I love. I'm going to make sure I come at you, and I come at you hard. And I'll be coming at him very hardly because he called Pi a scam. He did. I asked him a question and he called it a scam. So I'll never forget that. Another so-called lawyer on Twitter, as it was called then, Elon Musk was holding a Twitter space and she was there. I DM'd her, asked her what she thinks about Pi. She said, oh, it's a scam, you know, don't fall for it, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, so you're one of them now. Why are you calling it a scam? She didn't even know why she was calling it a scam. And she's one of the top lawyers in the United States. I'm not going to mention her name, but she knows herself. If she's watching, I don't think she would, or she does. But yeah, so I didn't go back and forth with her because I realized she's stuck in her ways. They're the Bitcoin advocates. So hey, you're not gonna really get past Bitcoin advocates because they form their own cult. Do you know what I mean? So Pi Network, obviously, open mainnet is like, I'm gonna talk about a lot of things, what it means, when we expect it to be, because I put out the poll out there, and that poll, it wasn't overwhelming, but almost half of you were saying it will be before the end of 2024. Now, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about what Nicolas Kokkalis said and what it actually means, because Nicolas Kokkalis, if you don't understand him, you need to begin to understand him. When he said something like, I remember back in the day when somebody interviewed him and the person asked him, what's the price of Pi? He said the price of Pi is what Pioneer said it is. People didn't understand that and they misinterpreted it and started talking about GCV and all of that. I understand. But let me tell you this. What he meant by that was we're in the enclosed network, so price didn't sorry, Pi didn't have a specific price. So we could barter on our ecosystem via some utility platforms and, say whatever price we want our items to cost with respect to Pi. And so when that happened, a lot of people misconstrued it and thought, well, if Nicolas is saying that Pi is what we make it to be, that we can call it, we can say GCV and nobody can say anything. You know what I mean? And that's not to dampen the spirits of the GCV advocates, but I'm just saying what Nicolas Kokkalis said and how it got blown out of context. So that was then. And obviously, I know what he meant. But when all is said and done, a lot of people need to also understand that there are conditions that need to be met. A few of them will be met. KYC 15 million will be met before the end of the year. I know that for sure. The 100 DApps that we need should be met before the end of the year. I'm certain of that. However, mainnet migration is the thing. If you want us now, this is something that I keep saying over and over and over. If you want us to get to mainnet before the end of the year or by the end of the year, you need to make sure that you're validating people so they get KYC'd. Because once they get KYC'd, what's going to happen? They eventually will be in queue to be migrated. And when that happens, if it's a quality KYC, we know it's not going to go through tentative KYC. Therefore, they'll be fully KYC'd. And when that happens, they will eventually get migrated. And once they're migrated, it means the numbers will increase from 5 point whatever million to 8 million and then to 9 and then to 10 and so on and so forth. And once we hit the 10 million, we know we would have then hit all three of the second condition. And now, obviously, the final condition, the first condition is based on certain technical stuff that the core team are doing. So if they're able to do it, they're on track as well. What the core team are doing is it's on track to ensure that we get to mainnet. So that's on track. And of course, the final bit is the extenuating circumstances, mitigating circumstances that we don't have any control over, like economic circumstances or the circumstances surrounding what's happening in the crypto market and so on and so forth. So if in the crypto market things are not going the way we expect it to go, it will not be the right time because there wouldn't be a lot of excitement. It may not be the right time to launch Pi. Do you know what I mean? But when euphoria starts to build, remember when Notcoin obviously launched? I wasn't part of it, but those of you who enjoyed the fruits of that labor you saw what happened, the euphoria. However, it's died down. Do you know what I mean? So because there are others like Hamster Combat and Blam and this and that, they're all there. So, and that's how crypto moves very, very fast. But you don't want it to be like, you don't want Pi to be like them because Pi, we've built it from scratch. Like Benjamin, my friend, said yesterday on the Twitter space that Pi Revolution hosted. He said Pi Network is the most organically built project in the crypto market. And that's hands down the truth. Pi Network is the most organically built project in the crypto market. Because the way Pi Network grows, you can see our growth is steady. It's not linear, it's not exponential, but it's steady. Do you get what I'm saying? Very steady. So if we can meet all these conditions, some of them are obviously extenuating, so we don't have any control over. Some of them are up to us, especially steps condition 1 and 2. 2 has 3 sub conditions. If we are able to do all of that, then we are on track for that. And we are on track. Remember, we are on track. The one that I'm a little bit concerned about, not to dampen anybody's spirits, is the mainnet migration. That is where my concern is. Other than that, I'm not really concerned about any other conditions that have been set. I'm not concerned about them. So that's why I said that in my other video. And you know me, I'm not a pessimistic person. I'm optimistic. But I have to be cautiously optimistic as well. I'm not one of those who will say, God, please make it happen. This is not up to God. This is up to us. Do you understand? It's up to us. So don't bring God in this. You have to work hard, and God has given you the tools to work hard. So work hard and don't start mentioning God, please, whilst you're doing nothing. If you're doing nothing, don't mention God. It makes you a hypocrite. Do something, work hard, and hope and pray to God that He helps you, give you the wisdom, and of course, amass the knowledge so you'll be able to do what you have to do to push the project, just like we have done. I've done this for 5 years. I've promoted Pi for 4 years. So I ain't messing about. And when I do stuff and I say I'm going to give people Pi, I do give them the Pi. 7 Pi, 6 Pi, 5 Pi, 4 Pi, 3 Pi, 2 Pi, 1 Pi, and so on. I do give out the Pi because you promise you don't fail. That's just the way I am. You know what I mean? And that's why God is blessing me, because I give. When you give, you get more. And I'm happy about that. I give and I get. Do you know what I mean? I've got some huge news to tell you eventually. It's going to happen very, very soon. But let's continue. So let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. It's very important. You need some shout out, people. Let me give you some shout out. All right. And smash that like button. Let's get to 120 likes extremely quickly. The other day we got to 200 likes within an hour, and that was great. Let's get to 100 likes. Oh, sorry, 120 likes very quickly. All right. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me start giving you some shout out. Richard Brown, it's been a while I've seen you. He's been a member for a very, very long time. He's obviously watching from Atlanta. One of my loyal members, just like Gabriel, just like Lizzie, just like Jon Snow and so on, Ivana, you know, DNX, all those guys. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Rob Allen is also here, my guy. All right, so let's continue. Gail is here. Happy Sunday. Oh, sorry, good Sunday morning, obviously where you're at, but it is afternoon, and very soon I'm going to watch England versus Slovakia. So I'm going to watch that. Hope that it's going to be sooner than what was said about December, that Open Mainnet was going to be upon us in 2025. I feel that people are getting very itchy palms. It's good, Gail, to say that, but does it even matter? It doesn't matter whether it's end of the year or next year, Pi Day, or January, or whatever. As long as we know that it's going to be before Pi 2 Day next year. So obviously the last Pi 2 Day before Open Mainnet. So the next Pi 2 Day we see, God willing, if we are still alive, all of us, then it's going to be what? Pi 2 Day in the Open Mainnet. Do you know what I mean? So that is where everybody should be extremely ecstatic. Anyway, I just activated my Pi and I saw only 20 Pi now. The Vex. I understand it's pigeon. He said he's hungry. That's what he means. Only 20 Pi. Sorry about that. Maybe you've not been mining. That's why you have 20 Pi. If you'd been mining, you would have had thousands of Pi, my friend. And that's from Prince in Winnie. All right. Lizzie, yes. Great to you too. Robert is here as well. Who else? Let's see. Good morning to everyone. We've got Ojo here saying hi, Mr. Ray. Shams is here. Bem Shima is also here. Success from Ghana is here. Ojo, happy Sunday to you. Do we have two Ojos? Oh, yeah, we have two Ojos. We have Ojo Olonrewaju and Ojo Oluwakorade. So I need to differentiate between the two, of course. Lawal is here. Please, Rays United. Oh, my name is Ray, so call me Ray. Rays United is my channel, of course. What does it take to run a Pi node? Well, first of all, you need a very good computer, which means it has a good capacity. It has a very capable RAM, which means 8 gig minimum, 8 gig RAM. You need a CPU that's also fast, maybe 2 gigahertz. You need a great internet where, you know, numerous people can be on it and it's still great. And you need to obviously be somebody that knows how to do stuff. Obviously, you need to download, I think, the Docker. If you download it, if you want to know the steps, go to the chat and you find out. Right, and I run a node, so I don't mess about. Like I keep saying, let me see. My node's been running. Yeah, been run. I don't lately. The rewards are not great. Gabriel, tell me behind the scenes. Don't say it here. Tell me behind the scenes the rewards, man. We have waited this long. How much more in 6 months? May God give us life to that time. Hassan Jatao, thank you so much. And that's it, innit? Even if I have to wait 9 months, I will wait, because I've waited for 5 years. So it doesn't matter to me. 9 months is okay for me, which means Pi Day. I'm okay for that. I'd rather it being on Pi Day, to be honest. It's like an exciting day. But I'll tell you stuff. I'll give you a sort of a timeline as to how things are going to happen. And so you'll understand. Okay, we're talking about it. You're going to know. Hello, Ray, Jon Snow, Lizzie, and everyone. And that's from Gabriel, my guy, Collins White. I don't understand what that means. Let's see. Shiloh, watching from Nigeria. We've got Tunde. I'm still yet to be invited for KYC. You don't need to be invited. You need to go seeking it. Don't get him. You're not going to get invited. You need to go seeking the KYC and you'll find it. Just like the Bible says in Matthew 7:7. Ask and you shall be given. Knock. Seek and you'll find. Knock and the door shall be opened up unto you. So you need to do that. Take action. Faith without action is no faith. Remember that. And those who are religious, obviously I'm not that religious, but those who are religious would know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Greetings from Dubai, and this is Salifu Yonke. Daniel Kofi is saying, "Good afternoon, Ray. I'm Shazar watching you live from Ghana with Sina and Opinto." I have to know all of these. We love your live shows on Pi Network. Keep on updating us. We always keep on updating us. Always, we love it. Thank you so much. Gail watching from Wisconsin. Of course, why is Gail not a member? Gail, you've been here for a long time. I would have expected you to be a member of Rays United. You're a regular. You're an old timer on Rays United. Scott Parker watching from, not Parker, Parker watching from Nigeria. We've got Hassan say, "Hey Ray, there's a lot of my downlines who have lost their details for login. How can they recover?" They need to use their email to recover. That's if they've verified their email, but they need to use their email to recover. That's how they do it. Nathaniel John say watching from Jos, Nigeria. HBS Production watching from Namibia. They've got Oladimeji Olalekon. I think I pronounced it right. Watching from Nigeria. We've got Kirsten Malana watching from South Africa. We've got JBB. Salute Rays United, always giving us update. Lawal watching from South Africa. New Sport Ray, how much is one pie? I have no idea. And that's not something we're ever going to know until it launches and the exchanges and all of that. You know what I mean? So don't ask me about pie. I'm not about pie price. I don't know. Watching from Tanzania. And then after how long will my balance be migrated? I'm with KYC. Okay. Or should I be patient? It will. Yeah, you'll be patient. Funds is why. Okay, no worries. You'll get the funds. Don't worry about that. Okay. Johnson K. And let them call it a scam. I'm going to wait till the launch day comes. I've been waiting for 5 years. Good day from Philippines. All right, so I'm up to date. Now let's have a conversation. So Pi Network. On Friday, while I was live, as usual, on Pi 2 Day, it happened on 3 previous occasions. While I was live, at the time, let me tell you, it doesn't matter what time I go live. Once I go live, the Pi Core team are like, okay, we can now activate and elongate and release. So what did they do? They activated, they elongated, and then they released it while I was live, which happens on every Pi 2 Day when I go live. Not the same time, but when I go live. And you should also remember that on Pi 2 Day, this Pi 2 Day was very significant because it fell on a Friday. And if you haven't noticed, the Pi Core team now release most of our updates on Fridays. So ironically, coincidentally, it so happened that it was on a Friday and it was at a time when I was doing, but that wasn't coincidental. It's always sort of the right time that they release it. And they did that. Do you know what I mean? And while I was there expecting it, like I told you, there's going to be a huge announcement from the Pi Core team, it happened. But I'm not a big account for anybody to say, oh, Ray said it. Nobody's going to say that because, of course, it's a small account. It's just 44,000. It's not 1 million subscribers. So I don't get a lot of views for that to be all over the place for people to obviously confirm the fact that Ray said it way before that there's going to be an announcement on Pi 2 Day, and it happened. Do you know what I mean? But hey, it's all good. I know what I know, and that's what matters, right? Anyway, keep the super chats coming. It makes me happy. Today is the final day of June. My birthday, nobody gave me any birthday gift. So today you can give me a belated birthday gift, and that will excite me because remember, money is good. It makes the world go round. And when you're working and somebody's paying you, it makes you so excited. Do you know what I mean? So let's keep it going. Ray's got to get paid. Today is the 30th of June, the final day of June. Tomorrow is the 1st of July. Yeah, the next half, the other half of the year begins tomorrow. The first half, the Q2, first half, which is H1, but Q2 of this year ends today. H1, Q3 starts tomorrow. So let's keep that and let's ensure that we no, it's happy belated birthday, not happy birthday. That was 12 days ago, Gail. That was 12 days ago. But those of you who wished me, thank you so much. Those of you who want to wish me by compensating for the fact that you didn't wish me on that day or you didn't give me a birthday gift, you can do it today. Today, we're still in June, even though it's Cancer territory. When I say Cancer, I mean the zodiac Cancer, not Cancer, the other one, the one we don't want to hear. All right, let me just get my drink off and running. Prime, good drink. How they get me ice? The blue one, yeah? Yeah. Thank you. Let me put ice in my drink because it's kind of cold. The drink is not cold enough. I need to put ice in there to get it cool. Yeah, somebody retracted their message, but I can see it. I can see it because I'm using an app that even if you retract, I see it still. Kirsten say happy birthday, enjoy the rest of your day. My birthday was on the 18th of June, Kirsten. It was on the 18th of June, so take it. There you go. Magic. There it is. Yep. My birthday was on the 18th of June, so that's gone. But I'm saying you can give me a happy birthday belated gift, a belated happy birthday gift. Anyway, let's continue. So I want to ask a question. When do you think open mainnet will happen? So I'm gonna put a poll out there, and I want to see what your answers are gonna be. I know what your answers are gonna be. Open mainnet when? I'm not gonna form a sentence. Open mainnet when? Okay. Five. And then which one is it? It's okay. So the poll is starting. The poll is starting. While you're doing the poll, you smash the like button as well, people. While you're doing the poll, you smash that like button. All right. While you're doing the poll, you smash the like button. Don't delay. Just smash that like button. Let's see what people are saying. So we got just 5 votes. So let's see. And I will tell you after that when I know it's gonna happen. Not what when I think, when I know. All right. So let me go and begin to have a conversation with you lot. All right. So I have no clue when open mainnet next going to happen. I've been in the queue to migrate to mainnet for 3 months now. At least you've been in the queue, Robert. Some people are even waiting to get KYC'd. My son's birthday was on June 17th. Wow, Gail. So that means you'll always remember my birthday now. But anyway, thank you so much for wishing me a happy belated birthday. Yes. So Nicolas Kokkalis said we are on track. We are on track. So if you follow the trajectory, he's saying we are on track for mainnet for mainnet by the end of this year. And I have my take on that. If you've watched the video I released yesterday, I'm going to break it down for you. Okay, so now we do have a 6-month grace period. People will be asking, what does that mean? What does this 6-month grace period means? What it means is it's about KYC, really. So now we have a period where you have to get KYC'd. Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't get KYC'd, especially if you're an older pioneer, when I say older, you're a senior pioneer, meaning you've been a pioneer for more than 30 days or 60 days or whatever, then you have to get KYC'd within 6 months. That's the grace period from now till end of the year. So if we have no, mainnet is not open. Mainnet is already here because we're in the enclosed network. That's enclosed mainnet, but we're not in the open mainnet. If we are in the open mainnet, then but we're already in mainnet. We're just not in the open mainnet because the firewall is still there. Remember the firewall? If you've read the newly revised white paper, albeit 2.5 years ago, you would know that it was stated clearly that we are in the enclosed network of mainnet. So it means that have the opportunity to build our ecosystem, make sure that the apps utility platforms are built unhindered without any interferences from the outside world. So we did that. Others would just go on mainnet first, or they will list on exchanges without going on mainnet. And so some people have done it their own way, but we wanted to do it in a sequential way. So, and that's what it is. So that's our roadmap, and we need to follow the roadmap. And although timelines were not given, it was still a roadmap, and we're still on track according to Nicolas Kokkalis and the team. So I'm definitely on with that. And so 6 month grace period. So are you telling me that the 6 month grace period, which is going to start tomorrow, the 1st of July, till the 31st of December, means that open mainnet should happen whilst the 6 month grace period is also ongoing? I personally don't think so. I believe by the end of this year, and I'm telling you this because this is my experience with the Pi Core team, indirectly or directly. What I can tell you is what will happen while the grace period is about to end. There will be an official announcement towards the end of this year, like they always do, that mainnet, we are about to get to mainnet, and it should be in the first quarter of 2025. Do you understand? So the first quarter of 2025 is where I believe open mainnet is going to happen. Is what my inclination is telling me, as opposed to this year, because the 6 month grace period has to. And if you've noticed, the Pi Core team, they don't like other milestones to interfere with, no, one milestone to interfere with another milestone. They don't work like that. It's always sequential. It's always unhindered. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's always going to be a 6 month grace period, and it's so well timed because 1st of July we have it. It ends on the 31st. They announced it just before the 31st that we'll be going on to mainnet at such and such Q1. They might not give a date, but they will say Q1. And me personally, preferably, I'll prefer it on Pi Day because it's a momentous day, or sometime before Pi Day. And then on Pi Day, they'll announce that they're listing on exchanges and so on and so forth. So there will be a lot of permutations. There will be a lot of twists and turns here and there. But as to it happening at the end of the year, no. Personally, based on what I see, on what I've seen with Pi and the team and so on, it will be the first quarter of 2025. And hey, if you've waited for 5 years, the first quarter of 2025 shouldn't be a problem at all, should it? Should it? No. I would rather get, because remember, what time are they going to get to announce it and then we go on mainnet whilst we're still having our grace period? No, they're not going to do that. The Pi Core team, they don't work like that. Do you understand? They don't work like that. So, yeah, they're very meticulous. They're very meticulous. They're like Dr. Dre. If you know Dr. Dre, is the best, the GOAT, what's his name? The GOAT producer in hip-hop history. Do you understand? The greatest of all time. And he's very meticulous in his work. And when it comes out, the best. You know what I mean? He's worked on so many people. Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, even Busta Rhymes. He's worked on so many people, and all of them go Eminem, all of them go 50 Cent, all of them go platinum, multi-platinum. You know what I mean? So that's what Pi Network is doing. It's very, very, very systematic and extremely cautious. And the way they're doing their things, I believe, is going to be great. Paul, the Ply Liner, is saying that I'm still waiting to be migrated, nearly 2 years since passing KYC. Any help? The migration, nobody has any control over that. It's tens of millions of people who are waiting to get migrated. So you're one of them, and you will get migrated. Yesterday, a friend of mine, Benjamin, got migrated, and he's been on this project for a very long time, and he got migrated yesterday. Woody Lightyear got migrated recently. KYC, they migrated recently. And these are also big guns in the Pi Network ecosystem. So I would say, you know, it's not a respecter of who you are, what your name is. It's just very random. You know, you're in the queue, so you wait. Do you know what I mean? Paul. And Obi here is saying, obviously, he's watching from Nigeria. Obi now. Yep. It's a fuel. This is a fuel. It's called Prime. Yeah. So it's got 250 milligram BCAAs, It's got vitamin B's, it's got antioxidants, and it's got 720 milligrams of electrolytes. And it's got 10.5% coconut water. So this is the best fuel you can ever have. Guys, you guys have gone silent. What's happening? Is anything going on that I need to know? Because you guys have gone very, very silent. All right. So Pi Revolution, obviously spearheaded by Woody Lightyear, and people will be saying, "Oh, you and Woody Lightyear used to feud," but that's a long time ago. Him and I are cool now. You know, we're cool. I was on his space recently. We're cool. We're cool now. You know, we're men. We need to make sure we get over it and move on. Because listen, it's all in the past now. We should move on. All right, so I need to obviously tell you something, because what they did or what they've done is they've released something, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to actually share it with you. So I'm going to share it, and then we'll all look at it collectively. Okay, we'll look at it collectively. Or should I? No, I think I'll read it. I'll not share it. I'll read it. All right, so they have open network conditions and status. So I'm reading it verbatim, and one of it is preparation work. So ongoing progress in technology, product, business, and legal areas. Obviously, 2 is KYC, migration, and utility goals. Those are one of the goals. So the 3 conditions obviously are preparation work, KYC migration, and utility goals, and then no unfavorable external environment or extenuating circumstance or mitigating circumstance. So, like I said earlier, now with a KYC, obviously, we need 15 million. We're at 12 million approximately. Migration, we need 10 million pioneers to be migrated. We're at 5.79 as of Friday, so I believe we're more now. We need 100 mainnet ready Pi apps. We're at 70, over 70, so we expect 20 something now to get to 100, which could happen in the next 6 months. And then the third condition is the extenuating circumstances. If that never happens, then we're fine. So launch timing controlled to avoid adverse global conditions. Now, some of the stuff that we need to look at are tech and products progress. So continuous advancements in KYC, mainnet migrations, nodes, and other initiatives. Also enhancements to utility and community building through social features and events. Now, key product updates. This is very important. I'll be talking about that. Key product updates. But before I do that, let me see what people are saying. We are right here with you. Thank you so much, Hassan. And we've got Monday in Defreka saying, hello, Mr. Ray. My KYC has been under tentative approval for months now. I've done liveness check on several occasions, but yet to be migrated. What could be the problem? I need an advice on this. Now, Monday, what you need to know is, obviously, you're one of millions of people who are in this particular state. So you are going to get fully KYC'd and migrated. The whole point of it is a lot of validators have validated. Some of them have done it right. Some of them have done it not so right. So as a result, you know, the AI has to do its job as well. So that's exactly what's happening. Once that's completed, you will be in the fray, and you will be migrated, and obviously you'll be happy. And I know you may have locked up as well, which is a good thing, you know, increase your mining rate by doing so. So let me continue what I was reading. So the key product updates, KYC. So we have new features and improvements, including a new appeal functionality and better liveness check, of course. So we have an appeal functionality and a better liveness check. That's very important. So obviously I've been seeing a lot of the liveness check ongoing, so that's great. We have mainnet migration, so speed upgrades, mainnet checklist optimization, and of course upcoming migration notifications. And then the next bit that we saw on Friday was the on-chain lockups. So this new feature is for post-migration lockups for mining rewards, and that's very important. So if you want to get extra mining rewards, you can obviously migrate some of your you can lock up some of your Pi, and once you lock them up, you get your mining rate going up. Obviously, you could deal with that. We could deal with that. But the mining rate is extremely low, which is a good thing of you're obviously creating scarcity and that. So great stuff with the on-chain lockup. Yesterday was obviously talked about in depth on the Pi Revolution Twitter space or X space. The next key product update is the node. So update to support testnet 2 mainnet transition. So that was released like more than a week ago, if you remember, and I released a video saying what it means. It means is we're getting closer to mainnet, and of course here we are with the bombshell dropped by Nicolas Kokkalis. And then the Pi platform and PiNet. So introduction of Pi ad network and the geolocation of Pi apps and developer wallets. That's also been done, of course. And then we have the Pi app incubator. So concluded first cohort with 5 community Pi apps. And then Pi social profiles launched new social profile system for pioneers. And then we have the upcoming initiatives. Now, these are what we should expect in future. And that's the status or condition number 6, but it's got nothing to do with the condition. It's more about what's happening and what should be happening in future. I spoke about a 6-month KYC grace period, which starts tomorrow to accelerate KYC and migration. So people would now be very serious about what they do. Testnet and mainnet preparation. So this is for node transition, obviously, from transitioning from testnet to mainnet. And then we have the second and future migrations, which is planned improvements and preparation for subsequent migrations. Very important. Second migration is going to happen very soon, of course. Community initiatives. So emphasis on building a strong and connected community. Pi 2-day challenge. Obviously, you need to do it. If you do it, yeah, it's a new event for pioneers to engage and explore the ecosystem. Extremely great. If you do that, that will also give you something. We have our new profiles and all of that. Eventually, we will be able to connect our social media platforms with our Pi accounts or Pi profile, like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and X. So we'll be able to do all of that. Utility growth hackathons, obviously upcoming hackathons focused on ecosystem growth, and then Pi commerce apps like Pi First, upcoming event to integrate Pi in local commerce. And then number 7 is the final note on Open Mainnet. Strategic focus on building scalable and lasting utilities during the enclosed network period, and a vision for Pi's integration with broader ecosystem and real world applications. So this is absolutely wonderful. I'm just extremely happy about this whole thing. More features have been added to the pioneers, for the pioneers. So listen, go enjoy it. It's great stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited. Anyway, let me see what people are saying. Prince Sam's TV is saying, good afternoon, Mr. Ray. Keep up the good work and more grace to your elbow. Thank you so much. We do have Lion Cat James here saying, good afternoon, Mr. Ray. Please, those with number 9 mainnet checklist, congratulatory yellow message saying you have been automatically added to the mainnet migration. Does it mean the account is quality? Yeah, it's quality. Eventually, they will be fully added to the mainnet migration, so they should be fine. They should be fine. All right, they should be fine. If you've got any questions, please let me know. Let me see how the polls are doing, and let me see how you're smashing that like button. All right, so what I'm seeing here is 50% for by the end of the year, 38% for Pi Day 2025, January 7% is already here at 6%. So yeah, it's looking great. It's looking great. It's looking great. Keep voting. Let me see how many likes we have so far. What's happened to my moderators? All of them are not here. Like Gabriel is not here. Jon Snow is not here. Lizzie is not here. Robert's not here. J-Dog. Where the hell are you guys, man? Where the hell are you? Can't find any of you. It's like you're not saying anything. Oh, you're here. Okay then, guys. Okay, so let's see what Obi is saying. What is the problem? My Pi that has been migrated is no longer in my balance since they moved it for the testnet. It has not been migrated back to my main. What is the problem? I don't know what the problem is, my friend. I really don't know, but go ask the moderators and let them tell you what the problem is. To be honest, that is something that's very technical or whatever. It could be something going on behind the scenes. I don't know. Right. There they are. Lizzie, Gabriel, and Robert. They're here. Yeah, so obviously the base system-wide base mining rate is going to go down by tomorrow or from tomorrow. So get ready for that. The mining rate is going down. Yesterday I gave you guys who won. You got a lot of pie. So obviously, yeah, great stuff. Sorry, is it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday is when the prize was distributed, but you won it on Friday. And congratulations to those who got their pie. They deserved it. And yeah, if you didn't win it, some win, some lose. That's just how it is. 15 people won, and 15 accounts won. Some of them 7 pi, 6 pi, 5 pi, 4 pi, 3 pi, 2 pi, and 1 pi. Lots of them. Do you know what I mean? So that was great stuff. Great stuff. J Dog won 3 pi. J Dog, yeah, he won 3 pi. John Snow won 1 pi. So you know, 2 of my moderators won it. So that's great. Happy for them. Of course, it was random. It wasn't me selecting anything. I used an application, and that's what happened. I got 1 pi into your transferable balance to 2 weeks. Why is it like that? How do you mean? Because you locked up, didn't you? You locked up. Haven't you locked up 100%? If you've locked up 100%, then it's going to be in your wallet, but it wouldn't be available until your lockup period is over. End of year, I think 1 pi, 1 month. Yeah, it will take a very long time to mine 1 pi. Very, very long time. I'm telling you. So when you get 1 pi from me, you get 5 pi, 4 pi, 3 pi. You need to thank the heavens that you've got that. But now I'm going to make people work hard to even earn it. They will have to work harder. I made it a bit easier for them, but they're going to work harder. Zaid Razak here saying, great man. Thank you so much. You're a great man too. You're a great man. You're all great people watching what we're doing right here. Yeah, so great stuff. And last Friday, thank you so much, Lizzie, Gabriel, J Dog, for giving the super chat. Really appreciate that. It was great, obviously. And you know, you're already paying some money for being members, so I appreciate that. But the fact that you obviously send out some super chats or super stickers or super thanks, you know, I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I'm appealing for my KYC invitation since I've been registered as a regular miner. All right. Hi, Ray. When are they releasing KYC for children? They're children, so they're not going to get KYC until, because of the manner of the KYC, because of the fact that the IDs are required, and in some countries it is not allowed. Therefore, on a general note, they wouldn't allow that to happen until those children have come of age, which is 18. But does it even matter? Keep it ongoing. All right. Keep it ongoing. Keep mining. Let them keep mining. All right. So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. 83 votes. It's not a lot of votes, so we can't. Okay, so we've got 80 likes, 83. No, we can't have 83 votes and 80 likes. So go and smash that like button, people. Smash the like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Robert, thank you so much. I'm going to like and I'm going to thank you for the $10 you've given. Okay. Thanks so much, Robert. Thanks so much, Robert, or Bob, as Americans will say. Yes, thank you so much, Robert. Really appreciate that for your super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I would never, ever let me like it as well. I've loved it as well. So that's great. Obviously. Yep. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. What else? Let me go check something. I need to check something. Yep. Fun, top chats, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Gakpato Isaac just joined. Yeah, you just joined. Go and vote. There's a poll ongoing. Go vote in the poll. And also, while you're voting, remember, smash the like button at the same time. All right. let me just go check something immediately. All right, so Tochuku Vincent here is saying that Pi 2 days showing 124 hours. What does it mean? Does it mean that after 124 hours that no. I think it's for the profile thing. It's got nothing to do with it's more to do it's to do with the game we're doing, the thing we're doing. What's the name of it? You know, when you're doing live, you seem to forget things. Somebody remind me of what that means, because I know what it means. I've just forgotten the name. It's just escaping me. All right. Yep. Yeah. The Pi 2 day challenge. The challenge. So the challenge has got only 124 hours left. Only 124 hours left. All right. That's what it is. So it's the Pi 2 day challenge. That's what it is. So you need to go through it and claim your emoji and also claim your customized image. All right. And you can post it on your socials just to show that you've done it. I just voted now, and I believe it's going to be 2025. All right. You and me on the same thing. I believe it's going to be in 2025 Q1. So I believe it's going to be in 2020. I've explained it. You can watch the video and watch the explanations and everything, but I've explained my reasons why, because you can't say it's going to be on or within this period without explaining it. So I've explained my reasons, and I believe my reasons make sense as well. Let me see what my dear friends are voting for. Somebody said it's already here. It's already here. It's increasing. Bloody hell. It's not already here. It's not already here. Smash the like button, people. Don't waste time. Smash it whilst you vote. 100 votes. Smash it. We have 83 likes, and that's where, you know, I'm normally not happy about, because we have people actually voting, but they're not liking. You know, you need to like as well. It's important. So let's keep the votes going. I'll probably be here for the next 5 minutes before I disappear, because I need to do some egg for my son. My son wants some egg. I need to do it for him. Right. Mr. Ray, you're doing well. Keep it up. Yep. Thank you so much. Lizzie says the challenge. Yes, it's the challenge. It's the challenge, the Pi 2 day challenge. So we still got 124 hours left, and that is about 5 days. That's about 5 days. So 5 days and a few hours. So you want to really get involved very quickly, all right? Because it's going to end by Friday. It was just for a week. It's going to last for a week, all right? All right, so a recap on what this show was about. First of all, it's open mainnet is lurking, and we all know it's definitely lurking. It's going to take between 6 to 9 months for it to happen. So, or 7 to 9 months. That's what I believe. It will not be ended by the end of this year. It will be in Q1 of next year. I'm absolutely certain of it. And of course, the worst case scenario will be sometime in Q2, but before Pi 2 day. That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario, end of the year. The middle case scenario, Q1 of 2025. So I don't mind, or I don't really, I'm not concerned about when it happens, as long as it happens. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to happen within a year. So I'm happy about that. We can start doing the countdown. I will do the countdown very, very soon. Very soon, you're going to see the countdown thing here. I said it's going to be on, I believe it's going to be on Pi Day, personally. I believe it's going to be on Pi Day next year. So I'm going to start doing the countdown for my next live show, and you will see it. But like I said, I'll repeat myself. I don't think it's going to be this year. I know they're going to announce it by the end of the year, and that's what it is. Hence, we have our 6-month grace period for KYC. That's it, people. That's it. So that was that. And then I spoke about the new features, obviously, you know, and of course, I didn't even speak a lot about the challenge. We do have the challenge, the Pi 2 day challenge. So go do it and, you know, get involved with the Pi app. You know, just get involved with the Pi app. And that should be great. Do you know what I mean? Do you think Pi should adopt the tap to mine method as well? Do you think they should do that? Let me know in the comment section. Or they should just keep being the way they are? Let me know in the comment section. Again, my question is, do you think they should inculcate, that means not adopt it like exclusively, but inculcate it, which means add it to what we're doing? So do you think they should, you know, have that in addition to us mining on our app, or we should just keep at what we're doing and not mess with it by having to copy all these other ones who are using Ton as another blockchain and all of that, because we have our own blockchain, so we don't need Ton. Do you know what I mean? But you never know. You never know what they're doing behind the scenes. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comment section. Very important. Yeah, put it in the comment section. So some people say January 2025, 8%. Some people saying it's already here, 8%. Pi day 2025 is 34%, and by the end of the year, by the end of 2024, is 50%. But like I said, I've explained it. I believe it's going to be on Pi Day 2025, and I don't think I've been wrong most of the times, especially when it comes to Pi Network. Can you guys think of when I've been absolutely wrong when it comes to Pi Network? No. So, yeah, you can think about it. Just think about it and believe what I'm saying. I should not adopt that part. Yeah, you're right. I don't want it personally. I don't want it to adopt anything. I want Pi Network to be Pi Network. We're the biggest. I don't care what anyone says. They can have their 200 million tap to mine, whatever it is they have over there. But Pi Network is Pi Network. We are the best. We are the initiators, and we ain't gonna do anything that anyone does. Have you seen Nicolas following anyone? Have you seen Pi Network following? We're the ones that set the benchmark for them to follow. Do you get what I'm saying? We set the benchmark and we set the benchmark and they follow. We don't follow anyone. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just shut the fridge door. So they follow. We don't. So me personally, no. No. Just like Olayinka James said, no. Lizzie says, spot on. Great, great, great. You guys are great people. You're all great people. Great people. I love you all. How many people are watching? 73. The numbers are great. Love it. Pi will be the best, no doubt. What's up with Eden? I see you dominating the ranks. I just joined. Oh yeah, I'm dominating that place, man. I'm like, whoo, I love it over there. Eden, yes, I'll talk about them. Don't worry, very soon. Now is the time for Pi Network. I'll be talking about Eden. Obviously, I'll release a video first, and then once I see the video hits, then I'll do a live show. I don't want to waste my time doing a live show on it, knowing that people aren't going to watch. So actually, you know what, whilst we're here, let me see, because I haven't been there today. While we're here, let me see what's happening there. Am I still number one? I'm still number one. Oh yeah, I'm still number one. I'm dominating that place, man. They can't catch me. I'm too strong. Absolutely dominating. Tomorrow there's going to be an airdrop. There's going to be an airdrop. So 70K transaction speed per second is mind-blowing, and maximum 1 billion a day. Absolutely wonderful. I love it. I love it. Let me see. What do I need to do? Receive that. That's looking great. That's looking great. I've already hit 1,000 on that one, so it's not going any further. It looks like the cap is 1,000. So once you get to 1,000, it just ends there. That's why I'll remain number one there until the next airdrop. Until the next airdrop. And the next airdrop is when? Let me see. The next airdrop is in yep, it's in 1 day, 1 hour. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that tomorrow at 5 o'clock UK time. I'm gonna enjoy that as well. My cap is dirty, man. I need to do something about it. It's dirty. I saw overseas commercials for buying cars with Pi. Oh, great stuff. Please, I asked a question that you don't answer. What question is that? What question is that? Well, you should have done a super chat. That would have been easier. If you have done a super chat, that would have been much, much easier. Because you didn't do super chat, I didn't even look at it. Anyway, I'm going to answer your question. Don't worry, because I need to leave in a minute. So let me see. Right. So you said, please, an account that has qualified for validation and has validated more than 150 documents and later showing that your request to be a validator is in review. What could be the problem? It means they need to obviously get your liveness check and so on again. It could happen to me. It could happen to anybody. But hey, it's a random thing. You know, it's a random thing that the AI is doing. So it's happening to a few people. But They should just do it and get it over with. All right. Pi is the king, and that's all. And it's true. That's all. Hunbon 250 crypto say, what happened when you don't do that change I've seen in homepage? What's that? What changes that? What changes that? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You just need to do it. Do as you're told. Mr. Ray, pertaining to your question, Pi is the big deal. Pi moves while others imitate. Absolutely, Prince Psalms TV. Absolutely. We're not going to follow anyone. We're not going to follow anyone. Anyway, it's been a great show. Let me close the poll and let me see what it is. So I'm closing the poll. All right. So what's the poll saying? 49% of you, 118 votes, 49% are saying or have been saying that it will be by the end of the year. 33% are in believe what I'm saying, and 9% say January. So that's also Q1. So together it's about 42%, and it's already here. It's 8%. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. But hey, what we know is 42% are in that circle of Q1. So that's good. 90 likes. Really appreciate that. You guys are great, great people. Kenneth Mapfumo saying, how are you doing? Watching from South Africa. Great, great stuff. One thing that I never told you is that if you're not able to give a super chat now, you can give a super chat after the fact. It will allow you to give what we call the super thanks. So there's a heart sign there. You go there, click on it, and then you just say, thank you, Ray, for what you do and Rays United. What's the value of Pi? I don't know. Could be anything. Ray, it's necessary to do lockup on available balance. Well, it's not necessary, but if you do it, your mining rate goes up. Do you know what I mean? And you create scarcity as well. So that's what we all want, right? Mass KYC is already here. Adeni Taiwo James is already here. Anyway, thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you. I will do another video very soon. But hey, take care of yourselves. You know, name is Ray. Channel is Rays United. Word is peace. And I love you all. And it's all great. Pi is here to stay. Let's kill it.
Rays United. Oh my God, Rays made a